Samsung DeX has always been an extension of your phone, but what if you could use it on your phone? Well, now you can. Let's go. For those that follow the channel, you'll know how much I love Samsung DeX. It's honestly probably my favorite Samsung feature they've ever done. That and single take. I use it frequently in cafes, here in my office, even on my spin bike. The common denominator is that I use it. But what I've always needed to make DeX work is an external monitor, because you need to plug it in, you need to have something to project it to. And also, the size and aspect ratio of phone screens haven't really suited DeX until now. I stumbled upon a post on Twitter by Pasukon Sunan, who goes by iPhone and Android. The post was that you now can have Samsung DeX launching on the inner display of your smartphone. And I was in straight away. It's currently called GA Desk or Gadesk, but I'm not sure it's quite final yet. It will be on the Play Store soon, so look out for the links in the description and the comments if it's not up yet when this video goes live, because I will definitely put it in there, or I'll make a community post about it where I link it, so hit subscribe so you don't miss that. It's incredible. I'm currently in the middle of shooting a video for my other channel where I switch and don't use my laptop for a week, and I only use Samsung DeX on the Fold 8. Nothing, no peripherals in terms of monitors to be used at all. The only thing I don't do is my video editing, just because, well, I do that on my desktop here in my office, but everything else, admin, emails, all being done on the Fold like a laptop. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the minimal carry. I've enjoyed being able to set it up anywhere. It's been great. Here's how you can get it too. There's a few things you'll need to do first. The first thing is when you do install it, if you're installing it via an APK, you will need to disable or pause Play Protect. So you go into the settings of the phone, look for Play Protect. In the settings of that, pause it for a day, and then you can go and install the APK ready to go. And then before you actually launch the app, you need to go and enable developer options. The way you do this is you go into the settings of the phone, you go down to About Phone all the way at the bottom of the settings, you find the software version info, you tap on the build number, I think it's 5 times, enter your passcode, allow it, and then you have developer options enabled. There's a lot of things you can do in there, almost too many, and not really for the general user. But one thing for this you'll need is to go and turn on wireless debugging. You'll need to be connected to Wi-Fi for this to work, so always allow the network that you're connected to work with wireless debugging, and then we'll come back to that in a moment. After you've installed the app, you go in and launch it, and then you need to connect the driver to make this work. It comes up with a little pop-up, and as this is your first time connecting it, you'll need to select that option, first time pairing. Then you need to go back after you've allowed notifications into developer options and into wireless debugging. Inside the wireless debugging menu, you'll see pair device with pairing code. You need to select this, and then a notification will pop up in your notifications, and you scroll down and you need to select the text that says enter pairing code. Currently it's in Japanese because it's not quite the final version, but what you'll see is that, and then you go and enter the code that you see on your screen into there, and then you pair it. And then you'll see DeX Probe appear in the wireless debugging menu, means it's all connected. Then you go back into GA Desk, and then what you'll do from there is select Allow DeX Driver, and then select Allow, and then you need to follow the rest of the prompts. You need to press Enable Accessibility. This effectively will be an accessibility setting that will allow this app to overlay over the top of oneui to make it work, and then you'll be given a prompt to go directly to the accessibility settings on the phone. So once you're in here, you need to go to Installed Apps, and you'll need to select the app GA Desk, and then allow it or enable it, and then you're good to go. There is some accessibility shortcuts that you can create, meaning you can launch it with a shortcut, with a button shortcut, I should say. Fiddle around with that if you want, but we're going to press on. You then go back into GA Desk, hit Start Desk, and it's done. Samsung DeX launches. Before we go through and show you all of the Samsung DeX innards, I guess you could call it, let's stop DeX, go back into GA Desk's main UI, and go to the settings. The main setting that I really want to draw your attention to mostly is the orientation. So right at the top, you can see orientation there, and you'll see it's giving you the option for portrait or landscape. Now it tells you which one will suit what style of phone, but what I really like here is the portrait one with the Fold 8 in particular, because it's got that tall 4:3 aspect ratio. It's actually quite fun to utilize that one. And I have been sort of playing around with it in my week in the life video, and definitely looks kind of cool and gives you some really good multitasking options. But for the purposes of this, we're going to keep it landscape. So let's keep going. You've also got some buttons to adjust the DPI settings. And this is just down to how it's going to scale on the inside display, whether you want it to be sort of super sparse or whether you want it to be a bit closer together. You can set the value and then you can see the change it might make. If you haven't got a mouse and keyboard, you can actually set a virtual trackpad on the screen. And then that way, when you're back into Samsung DeX on the inside, you can use the little trackpad and it's got little buttons for you to control, like drag and drop and that sort of stuff. You've also got some multi-finger gestures. So you've got 3-finger tap and 2-finger tap, and you can customize what they do. And you can see if you want to go home, a 3-finger tap will take you home, and then a 2-finger tap will take you back, but you can customize how that works. You've also got layouts that you can customize. So if you wanted to set a home layout and you can save that layout, you can do that from here. And you can then also launch layouts as well once you're back inside Samsung DeX. There's a whole bunch of advanced settings, some that are kind of irrelevant to the actual main core of what you want to use here. So I'll leave for you to play around with them. Let's just get into Samsung DeX. You go back into the main menu, hit Start DeX, and then you're in. And then Samsung DeX operates like Samsung DeX. You can launch apps, you can have multi-window, you can really position things around the screen, drag and drop stuff. It's incredible. It's actually really fun. Once you're inside here, there actually is a little side menu that you can pull out. Inside here, you've got some sliders for brightness of your display, which could come in handy. And you've also got a slider for volume too. So if you want to make it louder or not loud. If you wanted to go back to your phone screen, you can actually have a button that does that, but then puts the DeX screen into a little overlay that's transparent. So you can see through it, still see the DeX screen, but still get into your phone too. It's kind of cool. And then there's a button to go back to the DeX environment. You can also open the GA Desk app inside Samsung DeX directly from here, rather than needing to go search for it. It just pops it right up. This is where inside here too, you can save the layout you've currently got open or open a new one or a previous one that you've saved. And there's also a button to stop DeX. There is also a shortcut to the trackpad too. So if you wanted to activate the trackpad from this little side menu, you can do that as well. As I said, I've been road testing this for about 4 or 5 days now. And the whole purpose is really just to see if you can use it like a laptop, or at least rely less on one, because sometimes people might think, oh, you're telling us to get rid of our laptop. I'm not doing that. I'm seeing if in a pinch, you can leave your laptop at home and take this with you for the day. I'm going to cover that on my new channel, More Tech, More Benefits, because that channel there is kind of designed to be like a day in the life or vlog style content, which actually watches me use this stuff in real life. Over there too, I've recently found my love of gaming again, and I've covered things like the Asus ROG Ally X and also the Switch 2, which I occasionally frequent if I remember that it's there. In any case, good luck with your ambition of using Samsung DeX on the inside of your display. Thank you to, it's got to get the name right. Thank you to Pasicon Sunan as well for bringing this to the world's attention and creating it. It's been a lot of fun and certainly something I'm going to continue using even after the videos are done. Make sure to you check it out for yourself. Hit subscribe to this channel too, because I'll cover more Samsung things, tutorials and everything like that. Here is the place for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You.